Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan, and you can find out more details about us in the description of this video, including our Facebook page and our eBay store, including where you can buy this figure. So this is going to be a review of the Master Stars piece, the Vegetto, and it came out earlier this year in 2015. But already in November, it's pretty hard to get. The MSP series is very collectible, and the price goes up relatively quickly with these. So one that it's better to get sooner rather than later. I have actually, I think, talked about this figure in a couple of different videos when I talked about the Master Stars piece series in general, but I don't think they were open figures. And I've also shown a custom figure of this guy, but yeah, this time I'm just going to show the, this is actually the first time I'm going to show the standard version open, so definitely a long overdue review. So firstly, let's have a look at the box. I actually really like the artwork. I remember when this came out, I was really, because we see all the promo images of the figure, but we don't know what the box looks like until it's actually released. And I really like the box design with that one. And then the sides are just sort of photos of the figure, and then that is the back, including where it says that it is, if you see in the bottom left, it's for use as a prize in Japan only. That's the top with the gold Toei animation sticker, and that is the bottom. So without further ado, let's now actually get into the figure itself. So the first thing I have to say about this figure is it's actually very large. It's I actually measured it just before doing this video. It's 27 centimeters from foot to the top of the hair. So just as a comparison, that is a iPhone 5 case. So you can see the size of it. I'm now just gonna sort of put whatever I can find next to it. So that is the, that is the Gohan MSP. So Gohan's obviously a bit smaller. This is an Android 16 S Cultures figure, so he's pretty big, and you can see that he sort of comes up to the shoulder of Vegeta. So it is a very large figure. As I said, 27 centimeters. But it goes really well with the Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta MSP pieces. Now it comes in two pieces. It assembles at the waist and it clicks together. And this one doesn't actually come with a foot. You may have seen it before. The foot piece. Here, some of the MSPs now actually have this. And you really don't need it. I said that in the Gohan video. You really don't need one. And it looks pretty stupid anyway. But yeah, we do get quite a few earthquakes in Japan. I know you might laugh at this, but we do actually get quite a few earthquakes in Japan. And even like a sort of mild earthquake in Japan is probably enough to knock figures. Like, there's a lot of weight in this guy. He's very heavy. So because of like the torque around the center of gravity, you only need a bit of shaking and he's going to fall. So, but on his own, like, he stands, he's not going to fall. But I think that's why now most of the MSPs actually will come with one of these. So, and this is actually a custom figure of mine, so I really don't want him to get damaged, which is why I actually have the stand on that one. But you really don't need it. But this one actually didn't come with one anyway. So that must have been, yeah, so this guy actually must have come out before the SS2 Gohan, which would have been February 2015. So yeah, so figure, very big, great quality. I really love the mold and the facial expression, and it's hard to get that in focus. So yeah, I really like the facial expression. The hair color is a little bit light in my opinion. Would have liked to have seen a bit more of a fluoro yellow in there, but it's not too bad. I really like it's very hard to show on the camera, but the Patara earrings they are actually semi-transparent. It's not a sort of monotone, well, I guess monotone, but it's like a clear plastic. Yeah, you can see the reflection coming through there on the left earring. So that's, for me, that's actually the best part of the figure, that they actually did that. That's really cool. And I like how they actually made him in like the folding arm stance. It makes him look really, he's kind of a little bit overconfident Vegetto. And I don't know, it just looks like a very Vegetto-y stance, whereas most of the MSPs have like the arms open, but I think this actually looks better. And again, it's a bit hard to show, sorry, the lighting's not great, but really nice toning in the color as well. It's not just a monotone blue, it's actually a different color. Even in the feet, you can see that it's sort of got different shades in the feet and in the gloves. So, pretty decent paint job. As I said, I do feel that the hair was a little bit light, but aside from that, I think this is a very solid release. And I really like the kind of symmetry of it as well. Like, I know his hair is, one way to one side, but, it's not like he's kind of in a fighting stance like Goku, for example, here. He's actually kind of symmetrical, so he's great to actually display with a Super Saiyan Goku MSP and a Super Saiyan Vegeta MSP, or maybe some other figures that you may like of those characters. For example, the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, you could put a margin Vegeta in there, and it looks really good as a display. That's what I do for my own display. I have the Vegetto, and then I have Goku, Majin Vegeta, and then Majin Buu in the middle. It makes a really good Majin Buu display. So lots of display opportunities for this one. But yeah, it's a great figure, great size, really, really good mold, good paint job. Definitely a figure worth adding to your collection. It was a shame Vegeta didn't stick around longer in the show. He sort of comes and goes pretty quick, but he is arguably, I guess, the strongest fighter that we've seen in the series, and it's definitely one that you'd want to add to your collection. So that is the Master Stars piece, the Vegetto. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.